And the podcast will be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, everybody, welcome to Earth podcast, that is. I'm one of your hosts, Matt the Lombax.
And I'm Wartika.
And this is a podcast in which we travel on Google Earth and go to places that don't actually have a lot of importance in theory, or maybe some of them do. Actually, the last episode did. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
But I mean, we also did go through a French grocery store, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think importance is relative. So
Relative
to whoever, you know, maybe the particular denizens of that grocery store are big fans, and maybe they'll reach out to us one day and say, you know, that really moved me the way you talked about in my local grocery store.
27.
So where are we headed today?
So I didn't know where I wanted to actually pick for an interesting starting point, and then we just said, okay, let's try Mexico. But then I saw a place called Sugarland in Texas, and it intrigued me. And the more I look at it, the more bizarre it gets. So, Sugarland, Texas, United States.
Let's go.
Zoom it in. So it's just outside Houston. I think it's probably... I don't think it's amalgamated into Houston. It's actually its own city. Okay.
Okay.
And what struck me immediately is, what the hell do they do with this water? What are all these little fake lakes?
What? Have they created their own, like, little mini boating canal community?
There are no boats here. These are all like separated lakes, and they're connected by small little drainage openings. Actually, wait, maybe there are boats. This is a dock.
Yeah, that looks like the kind of thing that... Oh, that's so America.
Yeah.
How come Venetian Estates has so much cleaner water than Sugar Lakes or Oyster Bay? What are you talking about, Oyster Bay? How is that a bay? There are no oysters that live in that bay. It is a ditch.
And this is not just here in the center of town. Like, this is going on up here.
Oh my god.
It's through a lot of these suburbs, and this is a very very square shaped, or not square shaped, like very.
No, that's hexagonal. Yeah, you had it right.
Yeah.
It's just not very symmetrical. One division.
It's going on down here. Here, it's all over the place.
Their insistence on not using straight lines is kind of interesting too.
And that's the way suburbs
Outside
are
of
built.
this generic square, yeah.
We combine all the inconvenience of living in a suburb with the inability to talk to a lot of your neighbors over the fence.
Did you see how there was one section called First Colony there? That's
Wait,
there's
where is
Colony
this?
Oaks and First Colony, sort of in the middle of the screen right now.
Oh, here it is.
Like, what? First Colony?
This one probably looks the most like a normal American suburb, because it doesn't have a bunch of ponds in the middle separating all the houses.
Yeah, like if you were to really zoom in those ponds or something, I would guess that was like Tampa Bay or somewhere down in Florida, not Texas. And this is fairly like, this isn't right against the water in Texas. This isn't coastal Texas, right?
This, let me just do a quick zoom out. Houston's right here. That's pretty close to the, well.
Oh, okay. No, that's pretty close. Considering you've got some water going. There's some sort of bay here to the east of it. Yeah.
Like, there's one natural river I could see here. Hold on. Google Maps.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it looks like there's one natural river going through town, on the edge of town, on the edge of Sugarland. Actually, no, it goes through Sugarland. This one here, the Brazos River. And the rest of it is whatever the hell they've done here with these frickin' lakes, which I can't imagine. I can't imagine's good.
I don't. What, they were like, you know, it's 2 hours to the ocean. So what if we just put a bunch of ponds in everybody's backyard?
Yes, And with no circulation, I could imagine, are they just like big mosquito breeding grounds?
Oh, probably, probably.
So,
And like you can see the various like levels of cleanliness because and so I guess what's connected to like Venetian Estates is pretty clean. So it's Brightwater down in the bottom east there.
I assume when they took these photos, these
What?
are not open at the time. That's
Like
probably why.
no, no, I would hope not.
And look,
Well, no,
some people do have little boats.
yeah, yeah. This is a whole like water community. I bet you swingers live here. I don't know why. It just boats and swingers feel like they go hand in hand to me.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Yeah, I have no experience with either, but Cleveland Lake, that doesn't look like it's anywhere near Cleveland either.
And then you have, what the hell, Lakes on West Airport. There's no airport here.
Lakes on Airport.
So, yeah, it seems like all these little lakes and such, these artificial, presumably, lakes, they're in the residential areas. Well, I say that, but, well, no, that's not separating anything. That's just in front of whatever this building is.
Yeah, that's ornamental.
And
okay,
this,
so I've started looking up the wiki for this. This is it's a sugar plantation like city, all situated along the Brazos River, which is the river that you were looking at earlier.
so over to the west, here we go.
Through. Yeah.
I lost it. Hold on.
It's a boom town for the early beginning of this century. Between 2000 and 2007, they saw a 46% increase in jobs.
What jobs is the question?
To the sugar industry, it looks like, yeah. Local plantations, imperial sugar.
So Sugarland is not just a random name. It is literally just a place
It's
where...
literally the land that sugar built. Episode title.
Is this what people do with sugar money? They just put these lakes in?
Yeah, they make weird fucking lakes, and then they drive their little dinghies around to their little swinger hookups.
It's like, what if you had 1/100th the money of the UAE? So you just put in some lakes in a suburb?
First, you get the sugar.
If we had drops ready, we could theoretically...
Oh,
afford
I know,
that.
right?
There's next time.
Just imagine something hilarious happen there, guys.
I mean, hey, we have theme music now, which is so cool. Oh,
I know.
I hope it played properly because I have no way to tell.
I think it did. I'm pretty sure it did. Did you know that Sugarland annexed Sugar Creek in 1986?
Sugar Creek.
Yeah, which I think might have been just on your screen there.
Oh.
Sugar Creek Center, yeah.
Okay.
So Sugarland and Sugar Creek were two competing cities, or towns, I suppose, and one of them was annexed the other. That's how in depth the story of sugar is.
Okay, well,
Game of no, I don't know. Game of cubes. I was thinking. I didn't want to say sugar. So let's get down there, man. Let's see some photospheres and stuff.
I gotta see what this looks like. At least,
yeah.
Let's find a good bridge between the two lakes. The Venetian. Let's go this one. Tell me there's a street view here. There is.
Yes. And a Venetian snares, which has nothing to do with Venetian estates, but there you go.
That's what they look like down here?
That looks less offensive than I expected initially.
Exactly. That's what's surprising about it. This looks actually okay. Although, that's pretty American.
Private lake. Okay. So yeah, these gotta. I mean, they're obviously all man-made. What a silly comment that was about to be. But
another thing that's very American. No sidewalks.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
But they've got some sort of weird, like, quasi sidewalk for standing and looking over the.
Yeah, this thing here.
Canal. Yeah. What is that? Oh, no, I don't even know what that pictures. It's for pictures, I guess.
I doubt it'd be for road drainage because it's raised. So these holes do nothing. You stick your legs through here.
You can tell it doesn't rain too much there, right?
Yeah, I mean, either that or this is right after it rained. Because
it does look kind of damp, yeah.
It doesn't look like the water has gotten much higher than this in the past.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder how they. I would assume they maintain this level with pumps, but then like, where's your backup space for if this? I don't know what a backup reservoir. There you go.
Are these all also gated communities?
That's what I was trying to kind of like suss out earlier when I was saying that the different levels of water seem to have, or different areas of water seem to have different levels of cleanliness. I think you can buy into like weird gated communities full of swingers where you get a dock and access to a dumpster, and you can just kind of, go around in your dinghy as opposed to your golf cart. In Florida it's a dinghy, or no, a golf cart. Here it's a dinghy. I explained that all so well, but you get my point.
Oh, I know that was terrible for me trying to. I can't type and talk at the same time. It is a problem. Anyways,
See, that's all right.
I actually don't
In
know
the future,
why.
we'll have it worked out.
No. My brain is not wired to talk and type at the same time for some reason.
Oh,
I physically cannot do it.
that actually makes sense, man. It's the language processing centers. You've only got like one. You can't do it twice at the same time.
Well, yeah, people don't have three conversations at the exact same time. That would be pretty wild.
Generally not. Wouldn't it? I'd be impressed.
Okay, so the Venetian. Yeah, this is the Venetian
Yeah.
lake. Physically was
Yeah.
separated by a fence and a special driveway. So this is a gated community with cleaner water.
Mm-hmm.
And they just get the runoff, I guess, over here.
Well, and I'd wager that like there's probably a hierarchy to these, and some of these are also gated. Like this is probably gated as well, and it probably costs slightly less.
Okay, I guess it just looks not as. It looks more questionable up
Yeah,
top. That looks fine.
like it looks more natural without all the concrete. Oh, and they have actual drainage there, so that's something.
So I guess they just drain rainwater straight into here.
Yeah. Why not? I guess, right?
Well, now I gotta wonder: is this private lake just like set dressing for like, storm drainage? Is that what this is supposed to be?
Mm. It could. Yeah, it's like slightly populated storm drainage. It's at like 60% capacity. It's all right.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine to build water, or it's fine to build houses in the in a storm drain. It's fine, no issue.
Absolutely. It's not as though storms are going to come by at some sort of increased frequency and cause problems with water and the deluge thereof. It's not real.
So, a couple of things that piqued my interest when I was looking through this. Oh, I can't wait to be able to draw on stream. That's gonna be so cool. I gotta figure out how to do that. But for now, or maybe I should just make my cursor bigger.
I see what you're looking at, but for the folks at home,
Yeah. So, this is a tiny. Uh, well, I don't.
ditch. Yeah.
I don't know what to call that. I mean, this is. Oh, there's no street view over the bridge.
Oh, come on.
We'll get as close as we can then. What in the world is going on here?
So I'm of two minds there. I think that might be like surplus drainage for in the event that the stuff over there starts to flood.
Yeah.
Or it could be the beginning of a new development. Who knows?
Third potential is that this may have been like originally bog or swamp, and they just put every.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I think
Yeah.
that, but oh, what the? Oh, that's how they connect. Oh, they just put the pipes right over. That's how they connect the sewage and water to everything they need here. Okay.
Yep.
So this is one of the things that struck my interest. Are there photospheres down here, or is this not accessible? Actually, what in the world? Did they just? Now I'm wondering. There is no street view on any of the bridges going over this thing.
So I'm wondering if that's somehow private land.
Yes, they privatized a river. Oh yeah, like look at this,
Yeah,
all the way
And
through.
then they drained it. Yeah. Oh shoot.
Well, there's a smidgen here. I'm gonna see. How close can we
what's
get?
going on over there?
Yeah, no, can't see anything over the edge. But that is fascinating. I've never seen that where there's just a blackout of a strip along. Oh, this.
Are they gonna try to like divert the river?
Oh,
No, that's not
where does
big
the
enough.
top of this go?
Yeah,
Is this?
yeah, where's the end?
Oh, hello. It splits off to a bunch of places.
Oh, Sugarland.
This is as close as we're getting.
Hmm.
Okay, so these are little creeks, and I guess overflow does drain into here. We're learning.
So I guess it makes sense to some extent to have any sort of drainage area.
Yeah, otherwise
But
this
it
would be
seems-
completely unsustainable. I mean, it is partially. I don't know how sustainable this could possibly be, but
Yeah.
well, thank you, Jim Russ, which is Tim Russ's
Good
white brother,
Good
for
old Jim
providing
Russ.
us with a bit of a view down there.
So what other noteworthy
Where was it?
features exist in the land of sugar?
Okay, so this hospital is okay at this point basically a peninsula. It's a hospital that it's got one bridge coming in and one road going through it, and then one small bridge.
Hospital Island, if you will.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Was this the hospital? Where? Oh no, the hospital's on the other side. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. The pin was.
Well then,
So then, what the
what's
hell is
over there?
this?
oh, it's fluor.
So the Houston Federal Credit Union and Fluor Corporation, a construction company in Sugarland.
Wait, are those parking lots?
Yeah, and I thought this was. I thought these were solar panels, but that might be. That might be. There's a basketball hoop in the
This is a
parking
small
lot.
basketball hoop net. Oh man, America.
Are you gonna eat the ice cream or not? Okay. Anyways, he's just
Anyways,
rubbing a tub of ice cream against his nipples for some reason. Anyways,
oh, Texas.
well, put it in bike parking. Why does nobody bike to work? There's no closer view of that basketball hoop in the middle or at the edge of the parking lot. I was kind of curious about.
Oh, I can kind of make it out though. Yeah, it's just to the right of the pole there. Yeah,
There it is.
right there. Yeah.
The fact that that's
So it does exist.
I gotta wonder if it's like, oh, we're such a cool workplace. We got a ping pong table.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is pitched to the to like upcoming and potential hires as like a gym. Like, oh yeah, we have a gym with a half court basketball court.
They didn't have
We've got a bicycle unit.
They didn't have enough at the parking lots that go like a third of the way around the entire island that they have. They also have to have a multi-story elevated parking structure. 3 stories. Why not?
How many people work on this island that they need so much parking? That doesn't make any sense. What are you doing, Sugarland? Oh,
Well-
I hate it too.
I will only give it one benefit, and that these are very nice and rounded. That's like the only nice thing I could say.
Okay. So
That-
I'm I have a moral objection to parking.
Oh yeah, of course.
I don't know. They make me mad. I'm raging over here.
Oh, hello. This is a Lake Point Plaza.
Lake Point Plaza.
Nice trees, I
Lake
guess.
Point Plaza. This building here. This is where like a really low budget knockoff of Die Hard would happen. Yeah. I'm talking like some sort of like C-level like student filmmaker version of Die Hard with
Yeah, they could rent it out for the
Hans
weekend and do all the filming.
Graber. Yeah, exactly. The whole building there. It's got those really cheesy CG fire explosions coming out of the front.
That used to be what I
Set it
did.
on 4th of July.
Yeah, so this
Credit unions.
this is an office complex on an island. I mean, on a man-made island, because this was theoretically probably just flat before, or at least semi-rounded. Oh, don't forget a hotel at the very end of the road.
For your business pleasure.
Actually, several hotels. Yeah, this is and a biolab right next to your hotel.
Hope Biosciences. Have you been given a terminal diagnosis? We'll take your life savings to tell you otherwise.
Sugarland Plastic Surgery right next to
Oh man.
What is going on? This is a confusing place, and
Macaroni.
this
What
doesn't
is this
exist
Miracle
yet.
Macaroni Grill?
I mean, the name sounds
Who
pretty good.
who grills macaroni though? And it doesn't exist. Was it there? Is it going to be there?
Well, you know what? This will be the first thing I'm gonna check out for a
Heck
review.
yeah.
They got takeout, and oh, okay. I think this is supposed to be where a food truck comes and parks because this is also shown as an open field.
Okay. If it's a food truck, I'm 100% for it. If there's a food truck called Miracle Macaroni Grill,
Like this is the photo attributed to the actual business, an open field
go.
where the sidewalk
Also,
doesn't even connect to the other sidewalk.
what is going on with this parking lot to the west of Miracle Grill?
This way?
Like, yeah. Just a little bit to the left there. You've got cars at pretty much every single angle you can imagine coming in here. Like, what do you do? And, like, what are those green spaces? They're like really weird proprietary screwdrivers. I don't know.
I don't even
So
know.
how do you grill macaroni? What do you do? Like, is it cooked already and then you grill it afterwards?
Let's just get this off so it's not too bright.
Like, cause you gotta boil pasta. You can't like.
And look at this. Hold on. The sidewalk just stops here. This business, whenever it decides to build a location proper, is going to have to
Yeah.
put the sidewalk in.
Oh yeah. So the land does not come with a developed sidewalk. Is the deal.
Yeah, I think that actually sounds like, again, the United States.
In Sugarland, sidewalks are for the libs.
It's a commodity that I don't even know. But as for grilling macaroni, I don't really know. That's a confusing. I don't know. It sounds a little weird. And I know you cook a lot. Like you do a lot of cooking.
Yeah. I guess that's a good point.
So I
I'm
mean,
not yeah.
you would probably know, but
Like I could see maybe if you formed some sort of patty out of like boiled macaroni, and then you made like you put your ingredients together with some breadcrumb or whatever. But then you're basically just making like I don't know. You might as well fry that. Put some breading on it. I don't know. I'm disappointed, but I'm gonna look into it later.
oh, so this island with the office plaza comes with some sand volleyball courts. Let's take a look.
Even they don't want to call it beach.
Now these are just square.
Yeah.
Just courts in the middle of the field, pretty much near the water, but the sand doesn't touch the water.
Do you think they have to like do yearly beach or not beach yearly sand orders? Hey, Tony, we need more sand for all the sand volleyball courts.
I recently
It's
found,
been blown away.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, considering that there's all kinds of weird logistics behind replenishing things yearly.
Yeah.
Like there are lakes where they have to bring in fish every year,
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the like fish dropped from not a helicopter, from a plane.
or just in the back of a truck with the tube leading into the
Oh
water.
yeah, the salmon tube. The salmon tube's pretty sick.
Also, I thought this was a road bridge. Maybe it's not done yet.
Uh,
They got a rowing
that looks
club
like
and a surfing.
maybe a
place.
pedestrian bridge. I think it might be what that is.
Finally, it's tough to find
So-
pedestrian pathways that. Oh no, it's not.
no, that's just a street they decided they didn't want to build.
I got my hopes up. I was like, wow, pedestrian infrastructure in Texas? That sounds actually kind of like surprising.
That's where the neighborhood kids gather to smoke weed.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Also, look at these. What am I looking at here? Spiral staircase outdoors and
What the shit? You've got a spiral staircase to your second floor terrace, I guess?
yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, and their attic looks like it's 2 stories tall.
Oh, yeah. Or, well, yeah, probably.
1.5.
I buy that. It's interesting to get perspective on the homes. That's the garbage center for the rowing club, I guess. And the
Yeah, probably.
parking lot. That's the size of like a section of a parking lot at Yorkdale or some sort of large mall in Toronto.
Yeah, just for this office complex.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was seriously. I was like, why did I expect these to be solar plants? Like a solar. That would kind of redeem it a little bit. But it's
Yeah.
like, no, we're just gonna just parking lot the whole way through.
Honestly, I thought for a second it was some sort of strange like installation dedicated to the Millennium Falcon or something. It's like 2/3 of a Millennium Falcon or something there.
It's 3:1 scale. Actually, no, the Millennium Falcon's pretty small.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be significantly larger.
I'm not
Greater
sure.
Houston Rowing Club. So do they row in their weird man-made lakes?
Yeah, probably.
Well, not lakes. Fuck.
Rivers. Some of them are lakes.
Yeah, I mean, apparently there's a bay over there.
They just row. They just row to the highway and back.
Do you think that the different clubs are divided by the gated community?
Oh no! I mean, no doubt that it could be. Oh, Blend In
That's pretty
Coffee
baller.
Club. Speaking of clubs, like look at this. This is 4 businesses, and they have a 30 space parking lot.
Oh my god. I live in like a 11-story building, and there are, I think, 8 parking spots that we share with another building that I think has 10 stories.
All right, I've got Google Maps open, ready for reviews. If you have any place to review, but first, I mean, let's keep browsing around and see what's good.
Yeah. We got any photospheres of anything we can check out?
Very few spheres in this area. It's mostly Street View.
See, these people don't want to tell us what's up. It's probably a rule of their weird swinger society.
Whoa, hello. This person,
What is this, a guy's house?
yeah, are they gonna show us their house? Right here at the
All
end.
right.
At the end of Morgan Street and Old Oyster Trail, we see. Let's
Old
just take
Oyster
a look.
Trail. Oh, man.
Wait, this isn't a house. Wait, this is
No,
this is an open house. Wait, no,
Well, okay.
kind of. It's okay. So it's an open house for this community of this development.
Yeah, I think it's not a representation of a house, or at least it's been built slightly differently.
Well, let's find out actually. Oh, his face is blurred. Okay, Ryan
Does he
Hunter.
have a name? Ryan Hunter? Okay. Hello, Ryan Hunter. And Taylor Morrison.
Okay, so this
.com.
is a sales office, but we can see into it. Hold on, it doesn't connect
Yeah.
between these two, so let's just go further.
If they have some of those little miniature buildings, that's going to be my jam.
I love those.
Oh, me too, man.
Okay,
Sometimes I
whoops.
go into the developments just to see them.
Yeah, it's a good thing about. That is one of the good things about couriering stuff. You get to see all kinds of interesting places, and
Well, I
little
bet.
buildings is part of it. And
Yeah.
nice. I do
You should
miss.
start some sort of novelty Instagram account for like best lobbies in Toronto or something. Best elevators, best concierge, the whole vibe.
I want to start getting on elevator YouTube. That'd be so cool. It's just totally random, just reviewing elevators. People do that.
So for buildings or like specific brands of elevator?
Either or, just depends.
Oh man, that sounds fun actually. Ooh, those are expensive stairs. Look at that tile work on
Whoop.
the stairs.
What the hell?
What the
Oh, they
hell?
connect on both sides. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
Oh.
this is a model house for this
Shoot.
development in Sugarland. Sorry.
Sugarland. Wow, Texas doesn't fuck around with space, eh?
No, they don't.
Like that's bigger than my entire apartment, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just looking at this kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this is the dining area. The dining area might be on this side. No, that's the living room. Wait.
Yeah. Well, but there's the. Yeah, I think. Oh no, that's like the breakfast nook. I bet.
Does this go? Where does this go?
Out to like a spiral terrace, probably. Oh man, fucking built-in like shelving and a fireplace.
Spinny boy.
I feel like I have to find out how much these are worth.
Well, it's kind of a weird. It's bizarre because you can get some cheap real estate in the United States if you know where to look.
Yeah, right. That's a good point. Especially at this point.
Touch, operate, play. This. Oh god, these are freaking. Is this a smart house?
Oh no, not a smart home.
Mm.
Guys, I don't know. Google's down, so I can't turn my lights off.
Yeah, freaking Amazon web servers are down, so I can't use my vacuum cleaner. Which is
AWS is down, so we gotta eat all the ice cream cones.
It's like this was an episode of The Outer Limits.
Yeah, Yeah.
Except that one was the so that was like a network that managed everything for the whole city, kind of thing. It was an artificial intelligence that actually became intelligent, and it was like, okay, humans really have to learn to live for themselves again because they're too dependent on machines, and it forced them to work together.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It was a good episode. I mean, it was cheesy. What the hell? Interesting window placements, but
Yeah. Those
it,
are very strange.
it was early 2000s sci-fi. It's what it is. Oh, I just took us
So,
back down.
I just looked up some prices of random homes in Sugarland. You can get a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1.5 bathroom. So actually 4.5 bathroom. I'm not sure why they're separated. Maybe 3 ensuite. 3,250 square feet for $395,000.
U.S. or Canadian?
U.S. So what's that, like probably 550?
The sheer size of that still pretty impressive.
Oh, it's amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like you could probably in Toronto, that sort of thing would cost $5 to $6 million probably.
You just got to live in a mosquito or theoretical mosquito breeding ground.
I can't even swim, man.
So a little bit of an open house. That's really some of the only photospheres we're getting out of this area. But of course, this is the
Yeah.
suburbs. Let's see if there's
Yeah.
anything seismic.
I would have thought that Venetian Estate would have some seismic solutions. What kind of business do you think that is?
Let me just investigate. Let's zoop on over there. I gotta check this
I doubt
out.
it's like earthquake proofing your home, which is what immediately springs to mind when I hear seismic solutions.
Their house is actually blocked off. Like it's blurred. Hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you email them, they will blur your house for you.
That's because they're so epic that they're seismic solutions.
Well,
Sorry, I had to flex there.
That was beautiful. Yeah, they don't want us to see their bungalow. They blurred the airspace
I
above
can
it.
see enough of it, buddy. You go to like a Ford Ranger, not even an F-150, and you live in Texas. Like, it's a poser pickup if I've seen one.
They
His
probably.
neighbor's pickup.
I'm gonna bet it is not a landscaping company, but like a foundation repair sort of thing.
Yeah, some sort of like bougie, clean contractor that doesn't get too dirty.
Yeah. Hank the plumbing pro, on the other hand, hold on. Whoops, wrong window. This guy, Seismic Solutions, has no ratings, so we have no idea how they are. But Hank the plumbing pro has 4.8 stars, 43 reviews.
Fuck yeah, Hank. Get it, guy.
He sells plumbing and plumbing accessories.
His name is Hank, and he sells plumbing and plumbing accessories.
No 1-star, 2-star, or 3-star reviews.
It's all 4 or 5?
Everyone's got something good to say about Hank the plumbing pro company.
Fuck yeah. Hank's a king.
Had a hole in a pipe and water was pouring from my ceiling. Called them and they were out to my place fast. Dylan found the hole. Who's Dylan?
Yeah, because Dylan. That's
Well,
not Hank.
Maybe his son or something. Let's see. They found a pipe in the basement ceiling, corrected it within the hour. Fast, smart, and efficient. I'll call them for all my future plumbing matters. The price was $300. That's pretty good to cut a.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah. How many think they found? Wow, yeah, okay. Price is reasonable. I'm curious what they did with any of the water damage, or if they were just like, no, we fixed your pipe. I don't know. Call somebody else for the drywall, which makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, you probably have to call a different contractor for that. So there's not a lot of written reviews. Everyone's just positive review stars, but had some problems with the job initially. But they gave him 5 stars. So talked with Greg. Okay, we got more names: Hank, Dylan, and Greg.
Hank, Dylan, and Greg. Okay.
About the problem resolution. Customer oriented, listened to my issue, and worked through it with me. Leonardo, the tech. Oh, more names.
Wait. Leonardo. Wow.
This company's got a lot. There's a lot of names in these reviews. I'm learning a fair bit about the well, not the hierarchy, but at least the staff at Hank the
Yeah.
plumbing pro,
Yeah.
and worked
So,
through it with me.
do you think Hank actually goes out on the road anymore, or do you think Hank's sitting at home just kind of like delegating jobs? Like, Dylan, you'll be good for that leak. Leonardo, you go out and you check out what's going on in Piedmont Street, etc. Like, or do you think Hank sometimes suits up and goes out for the big calls?
Maybe out of nostalgia, or the big ones at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
He's made it. Hank is.
Well, I mean, he's in Venetian Estates. Like,
Yeah, you don't get in there just because.
he's not one of those Eldridge Lake jobbers. He's fuck
Ah,
Cleveland Lake, Sugarland.
so let's check out downtown. Like, okay, what's weird is that there's highways that cut straight through into the town. And hold on. Actually, what the hell is going on here with this? This slip exchange looks very weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Texas is strange in general. Like I know, for instance, that Houston is basically like a giant roundabout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, a ring road is not a horrible idea in
no.
in sense, but that can't be like you can't just have a ring road and then okay, we're just gonna put like 3 highways straight through downtown, just demolish tens of
Yeah.
thousands of people's homes in the process. Like that's not good.
Like what's okay? So you got like some businesses there.
Universally,
North End.
universally accessible and useful is what caught my eye. It's a science museum.
Daily Spa, Sugarland. Oh, it's Vizio. Oh, okay. Oh, no, useful. Okay.
This
Sugar
is a-
Creek Invest. See, now there's still signage from Sugar Creek stores. Remnants of the old, now annexed town.
Oh, where did I go? Hold on. I want to find universally accessible and useful science museum. No website connected and no reviews. Okay, so I have no idea what the hell this is.
It's a science museum that doesn't believe in the internet.
Right next to a religious student center and Sugarland
Oh
This-
shit! I might have
yeah,
actually been
oh.
right. I was just joking.
dialysis center. Okay.
Sugarland dialysis is that's kind
Oh no.
of that's a little on the nose.
Oh. So I wanted to check out what the downtown looks like, but I'm having trouble finding what is considered downtown. I thought it was this area, but this is just where a highway passes through a bunch of burger places and a health center.
Well, that looks kind of like a strip mall section almost.
Yeah, so how about not the business
Well,
park?
what's to the? No, it doesn't look much better.
I want to see what the borders of this place are. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I went right out of there. So this is where Sugarland's
Oh, I see,
downtown would
okay.
be. At the convergence point of 2 highways. Now, literally, like this is their town square, right next to 2 highways.
Yeah.
What in the world is going on here?
Look,
Let's check out the town
If
square.
you don't like Sugarland, you can get the heck out. The highway's right there.
Like this, it's a little bit excessive with the parking, but almost looks passable.
Yeah.
Decent
It's a
shade.
nice wide street. You got lots of sidewalk room. I'd eat the lasagna house anytime.
Yeah.
That's a nice little patio.
She's pretty big.
And,
And
yeah, nice big patio. You're right.
like granite blocks here for the patio. It's like pretty good.
That's what sugar money buys you.
Like this actually looks decent. I mean,
Oh yeah, this town square is pretty cute.
oh hold on, House of Blooms. It's a little flower store. Yeah, or flower
shoot.
stand. And this is what I presume. Yeah, this is the town square, so that would be the town center. City
Kind
of
of gives me
Sugarland.
Back to the Future vibes a little bit.
Oh yeah, the clock tower. Absolutely.
Yeah. City of Sugarland.
What is
Holy
this?
shit.
This guy here with the
Yes,
pole
yeah.
and the bucket is interesting.
What is he up to?
I presume he has to work here. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell else he could be doing.
It's a one-man art show where he carries a pole and a bucket.
Oh, he just mimes fishing in the middle of a field.
Oh, okay. it's like it's an art piece about fishing and aquafication in Sugarland. You think you can fish in many of these little lakes, or probably not,
Well, if they truck in the fish through, with the fish tube, maybe.
eh? Do you think that's in their city budget? We're gonna be able to use the fish tube this year, boys. That's my Texas accent, by the way.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the fish tube.
Uh,
All right, we got a statue here. I want to get a slightly closer look. Oh, and it's even in better lighting too. Oh,
what the heck? This is like
of a drowning horse. This guy. What in the world is happening?
he's getting thrown from his horse, and
There's got to be history here that I need to be able to read because I can't. I don't know what this is. All right, let's just move.
that is definitely some sort of scene of history being depicted, I would assume.
Oh, the struggle is trying to find out where the hell I am, like how to get there. Oh, here it is.
I will say that I'm very impressed by the movement in that sculpture. The horse and the guy falling. It seems very.
It doesn't. Sugarland Human Resources or Sugarland City Hall, but there's nothing for this statue. In fact, not even a pin.
Okay, so we'll have to make a note. And we'll have to call Human Resources later. It'll be the gentleman out front in your fountain. Is he okay? What's he about?
The City Hall is 4.6 stars.
What?
I'm not sure.
What? Who's rating City Hall, and why would they rate it so highly?
Well, I guess if you they don't have. I guess they don't have a equivalent of Service Ontario here, so they go to City Hall to do it, to do their paperwork and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, I'm glad that they provide quality service to their citizens.
Somebody named themselves Sugarland Local Guide. 374 reviews. 1 star. Appointments only.
No.
They need to speed up and start helping residents with issues related to bills. 2 weeks ago.
Huh.
They're having trouble with their bills.
I mean, we're all having trouble with our bills in these trying times.
Yeah.
Appointment only is probably the safest way to go, my friend.
Oh no! It's the coronavirus pandemic. We just gotta welcome everyone into City Hall. Just form a huge line inside the hallways.
Okay. Everybody got problems with their bills. Just get in line. The bad bill line's on the right. Like, what do you want them to do, man? Appointment. They probably have like reduced working hours too, so they don't have to. However, that looks like a square that you could publicly meet in and still practice social distancing. So,
yeah,
kudos for that.
I mean, it's only. I mean, what's the temperature down there today? Because it did snow in Texas a bunch.
Yeah, I was gonna say today's a bad example. I think today it was like probably below freezing.
Here we go.
Does that hurt the sugar?
-1 Celsius. This close.
Hey, I called it.
This close to here, like to that close to Mexico, it's -1.
Climate change. It's bad.
Wild stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's almost like we should do something.
And here's the statue. This is.
Do you see the statue? Oh, let me check that out. I'm looking on the different feed and there's a delay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay. What in the
That's
world?
wild.
Okay, I gotta see what's happening in this next photo and where this is.
That statue looks great, I gotta say.
I don't know if this is in Texas. Well, I don't think we're in Texas. But apparently, we are. What the hell? Okay.
Well, I mean, if they've got canals, they can have
I gotta.
a really weird castle. Yeah, what is this?
Oh, this is what you want from your business, is to completely obscure it. Is to obscure your frickin' what I presume is, it's a clothing store. Yeah, whatever business is beside this clothing store. Actually, no, it is the clothing store. They blurred it.
Why?
Oh no, wait, hold on.
Oh, because the fashion is so exclusive that you have to go there to see the deals.
Maybe it's just glitched, but still. Or
I like my answer better.
no, actually, no, it is blurring the clothing store.
Maybe it's owned by a buddy that owned Seismic Solutions or whatever.
Okay, I don't see where that photo was taken previously. Oh, geez, what have I done? There we go. Now I got 3 Google Maps tabs open. Let me just close them all, except for one. So this person who named themselves Sugarland has only written one review in Sugarland, and that was complaining about the city hall during the pandemic
So
because they couldn't get.
it's kind of funny to me because I was when you said that there was an account named Sugarland, I almost felt as though like some sort of aspiring PR or social marketing agent from the city had like registered the name Sugarland. But the fact that they were giving themselves negative reviews makes me think otherwise.
They also went to a McDonald's 3 days ago,
Mhm.
in the town of Rosenberg, a little to the west, and gave it 4 stars, fast service.
4 stars at a McDonald's for fast service. I mean, I guess it's a good portion of what you're looking for, right? Like you want your quarter pounder and you want it now.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten McDonald's in I don't know. When did they stop doing Nuit Blanche?
Oh, a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, somewhere around there. It's like 2, 3 years. Not that they stopped, just the world went to hell. Vino and Vinyl. What is that?
Wait, where?
It is to the west of Boardroom Salon for Men. It went away. It's a business tag, I think. It's across the street from State. Yeah.
Ah,
Do they sell wine and vinyl records, or wine and like vinyl clothing, or what?
let me check. Click. Warm, easygoing outlet serving comfortable cuisine alongside small production wine and vinyl selections. Oh, it's a restaurant where I can you pick
But
can you buy a record
what's
after your meal?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah,
Okay, that's
like
intriguing.
vinyl selections would kind of make sense. Like it's like how Starbucks had CDs back in the day. This is like a wine bar where maybe they have a small curated selection of vinyls you can buy. That seems pretty hipstery. That could work. I'm gonna put a note in that.
Met a friend here on
Coming to
Wednesday.
Yorkville and
This is 2 weeks ago. Ordered some food. I took some photos of the dishes because it was all perfectly put together and tasted incredible. Pork belly bowl, shrimp and grits. I don't know what grits are.
grits are confusing. I don't pretend to understand them as a person who doesn't live in the South. I
Food is
thought it was potatoes. I don't know if it is.
Wind down in the cozy
like
wine
it.
room. Oh, so they play music here. Turntable.
Okay.
Oh, 1 star review. And these are always my favorite because the complaining is usually pretty funny.
Yes. Hit me.
We received a call. Well, hold on. Happiness Advocate is their name.
Oh no.
Delightful. We received a call canceling our reservation for a party of 12 1 month ago. A celebration for my best friend's birthday, January 1st. Unbelievable that their chef got hurt and there was no replacement available. Is that really a thing? My heart goes out to Callie. It's not her fault. And she did offer the birthday girl a gift card, so hopefully my friend picks that up tomorrow. But as of right now, we're stuck with no place to celebrate on a national holiday.
People get hurt. Is that even a thing? Like,
How could there be
shit,
no
man.
replacement on New Year's Day for a chef who injured themselves? Oh my god.
How dare they not have 2 backup chefs, one in case of poisoning and one in case of injury?
Third in case of assassination.
Oh shit! I forgot that this is Texas. Famous case of assassinations.
Oh, we got to see what some food looks like. Oh,
Oh yeah. All right.
I mean, it's borderline sort of bougie small portions,
Yeah.
but don't
It
get me
looks
wrong,
solid, though.
it still looks really good.
Yeah. I could see not being displeased with that if I was going out for that variety of food.
Although it has a $2 sign price point, so it can't be too expensive.
Yes, but isn't $2 sign UAD or USD $3 sign CAD?
Good point. Oh, so that's a
No,
trippy.
I'm just waiting for Google to start having relative currency exchange.
Highly recommend. Great service, amazing food, and great music. All right, can't complain.
See, I'd like to know more about the music. What are they playing here?
It doesn't. based on all the reviews here, it doesn't seem like there's much information on what they
Also,
play.
like, what was that last dish? Like, they had some red goo.
Let's go back there.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I didn't
I
go
saw,
any
like, what it
further than
looked
here.
like Oh
So
no, yeah.
it would have been here. This is a beet, I think.
Oh, is it a beet? Okay. You know, I just ate some beets earlier today, so I'm disappointed that I couldn't identify that. I too give this place 1 star for having unidentifiable beats. And I can't talk about their beats because they haven't mentioned what the music's like. So. Hey-o.
Boardroom salon for men.
With a name like Boardroom, I kind of assumed it has that sort of baked-in faux masculinity vibe, right?
Oh, they have a billiards table right across from where you get your haircut, which is interesting. Holy
so
hell.
You play pool as you're waiting for a haircut?
This looks exactly what you would imagine a place called the Boardroom to look like, I think.
Oh.
I don't know what the delay is on your end, by the way, so.
No, I'm with you. It's okay. Like, there's a faint delay, but wow.
Oh, you could play chess.
Like, it looks kind of swanky, but like,
But why?
I'm telling you, that's probably like $45-50 for like the most generic haircut you're gonna get in your
A haircut you could set your watch to.
life. Like, what is that like leather bound or like chair room? Do you sit there and drink whiskey? So okay, here's the thing. Like, I remember about 10 years ago, I knew a hipster. I don't know him anymore because he went off to do hipster things.
Mhm.
But he would go to this place in Kensington Market that would offer a haircut for let's call it $15, and for $20 they would throw in a can of PBR that you could drink while you were getting your haircut.
For
And
20.
this
Wait.
place is like, yeah, so $20 you get a haircut and a can of PBR. This was like
Oh.
2010. It was a while back. And I feel like this place is like the bougie Texas equivalent of whatever that weird hipster place in Kensington that gave you a can of PBR and a haircut for $20 is.
Yeah. Sort of executive treatment version of. Well, we're in a 360 space, so hold on. Who's recording this? Oh, I missed the mirrors. Oh, they took a
Yeah,
photo
like
in
they-
between the mirrors.
Oh, classy.
$50 off annual memberships.
Oh no, memberships. Hey man, do you want a haircut subscription?
Yeah, I don't know what that could be for $375 or $460.
375, 46. So I bet you there's like a premium version where you get a haircut once a month, and there's a like an elite or like whatever a VIP version where you get a haircut and like a shampoo in addition once a month.
It has to
You
also
probably
be.
get like you can book whenever you want or whatever.
It's got to be shaved too. They can't just be. I don't think they could be.
Yeah, you're right. There's probably some sort of like the works package where you get the shave and the haircut and the doot 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 doot.
This guy's got a nice looking beard. I mean, gray in a beard always looks good, I think.
Oh yeah. I'm jealous that my beard hasn't gone gray yet. I don't know what that is.
When it goes gray, you gotta dye it different colors. Because it's easier to dye gray.
I've thought about it. Like once it gets like proper white, yeah, I've considered being that guy that has like the fuchsia beard or whatever.
Cool.
I think it could be fun.
The boardroom is the only place that I will ever go to get my hair cut and styled. This is the first time I trust anyone to touch my beard, and let me tell you something. I'm very impressed. There's no comma here, so that I read that weirdly. I will never go anywhere else, and good for him. He's found a
Hey,
place he likes.
Yeah, right. Like, so I mean, I can't even speak for haircuts. I haven't had one in 2 years, I think.
But yeah, again, the way things are.
Oh no, but even before that, it had been like a year when lockdown 1 happened.
Yeah,
Um,
lockdown 1.
Lockdown 1. So like, but partially because like I fucking hate hair salons and things. I just small talk and some stranger touching your head and being like, "Hey, how about the weather?" And you're like, "I don't know what you're doing, man. Can I leave yet?"
Yeah, let me just open my mouth so that snippets of hair fall on my tongue.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, and like I don't know. Weirdly enough, the last time I had a haircut, I fell asleep, and so then that was embarrassing because the lady was asking me a question, but I was sleeping, and then she woke me up, and I was like, "Oh fuck, yeah, cut it, the hair." So I don't know. I can't imagine like having preferences in like a person where you're like, yeah, Daryl down at the boardroom, guy's mint.
I had one guy who was really good for cutting my hair for a while. I went to him twice. Twice.
Okay.
Did a good job,
Yeah, right.
but he switched to someplace on the other side of the city. And I'm like, I'm not going that far for a haircut.
Mm. So my thing was I used to go to House of Lords because at least it was weird and it was loud and they were playing like punk music and you weren't expecting to get a great haircut out of there and it was like $20 and you could leave and they're always like, oh well, he's got long hair, we should maybe charge him the ladies' price. No, gender rules, we have to charge him $20. And so I'd beat it out pretty quick and I wouldn't have to do the small talk because they're just trying to race to get you in and out, right? But that closed, probably about a year before lockdown 1, and so I don't know. I've been looking at my hair going, I guess I could cut it or I could see how long it gets now.
We'll all find out. Or you can go here and
One
spend
day.
60 United States dollars.
60 United States dollars? I bet
First-
you they'd charge me extra too.
First time trying this place. Oh, yeah, so how do I pronounce this name? Sahram. Oh, Sahram. That's too many H's for me to get comfortably. Sorry about that. First time trying this place. Made an appointment for 3, showed up at 2:45. Okay. Was waiting until 3:20 with no update from anyone as to why I'm still waiting. 2 people walked in after me with appointments at 3, and they were seated almost immediately while I continued to wait. If I'm spending $60 and it's my first time, I expect better treatment and service. Will not go back to this location. May give another one a try sometime, but probably not. Is this a chain of expensive haircut places?
I'm curious about that too, yeah.
Hmm.
So, like, I see where you're coming from, Sharam, but, like, I don't know, man. I don't think that customers should be treated differently based on whether or not it's their first or last time in a place.
Okay, so it is a chain.
Yeah.
First time trying this boardroom location. Wasn't seen
Okay.
until 30 minutes. Only from the bad reviews can I find out more information, really.
Oh, yeah.
Because they tell you, oh, I was going to pay this much. This is a bad location. Maybe the other ones are better. Whatever.
Do they have that thing where they're, like, praising one specific hairstylist and no one else? I find a lot of places have that.
I'm
Get
gonna-
Marco. If you get Marco, you're okay. If you get Clark, you're fucked.
The barber episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It's either Gino or Enzo, and you gotta get your haircuts from the good one. There's no way my Gino did that. All right, so that is, I mean, the downtown looks okay. So this looks like almost. Oh god, this is still so much parking for a downtown area. This block here is probably the nicest section of downtown there is.
Yeah.
On the other-
I'm willing to agree with that assessment.
On the other side of that, a parking lot takes up like 1/8 of the entire downtown.
Oh, brutal.
And then on the other
So-
side of that, a mall takes up the rest of it.
So here's a fun game that we're not going to play because, that would be kind of sad and destitute. But do you think you'll find any bus stops?
Oh, that's a good point. Is there transit in Sugarland?
I have my doubts.
highly doubt it.
Yeah. What's going on with this outdoor mall? That actually looks pretty lit.
Well, this is a restaurant block, like a pedestrian
Cheesecake
section.
Factory, no.
Yeah, what was it? Cheesecake Factory said they weren't going to pay their rent on all the buildings they couldn't afford to pay rent for, and then everyone was joking, Comrade Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Oh,
Cheesecake Factory has, so I've eaten at one many moons ago before they came to Canada. I wasn't one of those hipsters. And I think they have the distinction for me as having the largest menu at a restaurant that I've ever eaten at. I swear it was like 30 pages. What the fuck? You guys just make everything. Yeah, give me pizza lasagna casserole with tuna fish on top. And they're like, oh yeah, the number 87. You're like, holy
I
shit.
recall Denny's was fairly extensive, but that was like,
Oh, yeah. Denny's.
I didn't even know we had one in Toronto.
Ah, okay. So Denny's is like a university flashback for me, but I generally went to the ones out in Brampton. But I've definitely eaten the one on Queen Street, I think it is. No, not Queen.
I went to Niagara Falls.
Oh, you went to Niagara Falls.
I mean, I was in Niagara Falls and we ate at Denny's for some reason because it was the closest
Right,
to the
that-
parking lot in December.
That makes way more sense. It's not like you went to Niagara Falls to eat at Denny's. That makes, yeah, that would. Who does that?
All right, what is the inside of this giant mall? Like this mall is 2.5 times the size of the actual like the old town, like the old town center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
Macy's is probably bigger than City Hall.
Yeah, Macy's is bigger than City Hall.
Yeah. You know.
What is,
Macy's.
they didn't hold on. Whatever this store is, they have photospheres and a bunch of them compacted in a very tight space, but nothing over here. To the Macy's and the wait, that's a parking garage. This is the Macy's.
Oh no! I thought that was the Jesus. It's even bigger.
Yeah. Oh, but there's also more parking on this side too. If you didn't park anywhere out here, you've got 4 parking structures to park at. So we're good.
Oh man, there's not even a shuttle bus going in there, is there?
I'll have to browse for some bus stops. So what is this store we have access to in the Sugarland First Colony Mall? Oh, this is the outside. Or the only section of the mall that they did.
I'd love one of those little fire truck buggies, I gotta say.
I was thinking about getting one of those and recording a music video.
Oh yeah.
But it's been so long I forgot what song I wanted to do.
Well, clearly you're gonna do it to our new theme song.
Yeah, might as well.
I don't know. I just felt like the sort of thing I should plug.
Oh, hello.
What is this? A wall with an outlet.
No, this is
Speaking of plugs.
the most important part of the mall that you want to showcase when you're doing a 360 tour of building is the bathroom entrance. And what is this, a dentist office?
What?
Okay, we're in a
We're into
dentist.
some sort of dental. Oh boy.
A little hard to tell because this is the first view we got.
Yeah.
So what is that? MIB 360.
I thought we were in like the inner workings of the mall there for a moment.
I gotta wonder if maybe the people who own this mall just stiffed MIB 360 on their fucking money. So they said, we're only just gonna give you like a tenth of the mall spheres that we did. Go fuck yourself if you're not gonna pay us for the rest.
We're gonna give you the interior, the fucking dentist office, and a wall.
Yeah, and the front door where the fire trucks are parked, and that's it.
You guys want more? Then I want 2 parking spaces per year that I can rent out.
Oh, I just got shoved down here for some reason. Into the dumpster area. Okay, let's go back.
Hey man, garbage is important.
Mm-hmm. There's no doubt.
Or rather, the disposal of garbage is important, and it's good to have the proper working facilities.
All right, I am gonna run a search for bus stop in this area and just see what comes up. At best, maybe like a Greyhound station or something. That's what I'm gonna think.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Some
Wow.
Sort of,
AMC bus station.
wait, wasn't that like part of the whole like Wall Street bets thing? AMC bus stations.
Look at this. There's
Yeah.
okay. So
Cool.
all the bus stops are actually over here towards Houston, in whatever sub-city this is, just outside of Sugarland. Sugarland is too good to have its own bus stops. They have one bus stop at a movie theater.
I was hoping they'd have like a water taxi or something for their weird little pond, lake, rivers.
Huh. I have no idea what I'm looking. What is the schedule?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so
Bizarre.
let's try this again. Bus stop. Bus station? Greyhound bus
Like
station.
seafood.
Nope. Just Greyhound, outside of Sugarland. You want to get here, you better drive or you better bike a long way.
Jeez. So I guess Uber's making a killing in the city, is what you're telling me.
Well, because they don't pay their employees very well.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not funny. I don't get paid by them very well either. Should be laughing.
Shit.
And that's downtown. And by downtown, I mean a mall, mostly.
Yeah, you mean like a very large retail center.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a business park. Oh, but the Olive Garden, Italian. Wait, what is that? Do they need to put Italian after Olive Garden? Oh, okay. They just didn't finish writing.
Italian restaurant.
Italian, okay.
Oh, maybe that's in the full description of Olive Market on Google.
So like, I've been to an Olive Garden once. Would you describe it as a lively, family-friendly chain featuring Italian standards such as pasta, salads with a full bar?
No, no. However, it's been probably 20 years since I last set foot inside of one of the gardens olive, so I'm not sure. I'm more of an East Side Mario's guy.
Okay.
However,
I
that's New York Italian and not like old world Italian. So
Hey, the calculator company,
whoa,
Texas Instruments. Well, I
the
mean,
guys,
incorporated at
holy shit,
Sugarland, their Sugarland office.
fucking right.
And whatever the hell is going on in this field at the University of Houston College of Technology.
I bet you there is either an agriculture program or some sort of program where they're working with turning Roombas into tractors and whatnot.
Oh, they have automated lawnmower things. They're pretty cool.
So there
Oh,
you go. So on like a farming capacity, that's what they're going for.
this is where the
Ooh,
this is where your calculators are researched and developed. Thank you, Tao, for the view. This is a break room. And what is this couch even? It's kind of
actually, that couch is. I like that.
it's
That's
pretty funky.
pretty lit. That's got some
Oh
old school
wait,
dazzle pattern style stuff going on.
I can't tell if this is just bad image or if it's actually shaped like that. I don't know. I don't think it is.
No, I think it's a
Okay.
rendering problem. I think if it's not, it's a very cool couch.
Yeah, if it had these triangular spikes like these spikes like that, that would be cool.
Yeah, I'd be all over that. And then I would lie down on it.
Some
Hey,
some guy.
it's Buddy Green shirt. Oh, that's blue, isn't it? Buddy Blue shirt. I'm bad at colors.
So there's a couple of photospheres at the Texas Instruments Incorporated Sugarland office. One's in the parking lot. That's an easy one. It looks like a parking
Did
lot.
they also have a basketball court?
I saw something over there. It was a red
Yeah.
asphalt. So let's take a look. Actually, I'm curious.
Also, their parking lot is very empty. Like,
Yeah, they do
is the
have.
light there?
They have one basketball hoop. Oh, okay, I can't zoom in any
Sweet.
further. It springs back. There we go.
You're right. Good for them.
So I guess it just seems to be a thing that these corporate buildings, like, oh, to entice more employees, we just need to put a basketball hoop or something. Something to keep them physically active on their lunch break before sitting down at an office desk for 4 hours.
I used to work at a warehouse that tried to do like the poor Canadian company version of this, and that they went to Canadian Tire, and they spent like, I don't know, whatever it cost to get one of those really cheap nets, like probably $100, and they put it in just a field that was behind the warehouse. There's no ground, like no asphalt, no treatment. It's just a bunch of really bumpy grass and other types of light foliage, and you're trying to dribble a ball on there. They're like, yeah, guys, so we're thinking about starting a company basketball league in the summer. That never happened. Surprise.
It's all shooting. There's no dribbling at all because it's just not
Yeah.
possible.
This is a horse league. That's what it is.
So, I mean, that kind of reminds me of the basketball court outside my grandmother's place in Poland. It's just overgrown because no one's maintained it for like 40 years. So it's you just see two basketball hoops in the middle of like 6 foot tall grass. It's pretty
It's
wild.
like a cornfield.
Yeah, almost. I mean, it's
Oh, man.
probably some overgrowth.
You
So-
can play like stealth basketball against people when they're hiding between the weeds and trying to like pop out and take shots without them seeing you.
I like how this looks like they were going to develop a road here, but they just gave up and put some parking spaces because nobody wanted to buy the land.
I feel like those two cars are doing a drug deal and we caught them.
Oh god, this looks
Maybe not.
that looks barren. They expected more here, I think.
Imagine going to work there every day.
Swoop Eco Services.
Swoop Eco. This puddle brought to you by Swoop Eco. I don't know.
This is Club and Grand Suites. So I saw this smart financial. What the hell? That is
Oh, I like that.
cool brick, but I don't know what this
Yeah.
is supposed to be.
So is this like a really bougie like bank investor kind of vibe where
Or is it like an
there's
upper
so much
class?
land in Texas that you can? 'Cause it looks like an arena almost.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, Sugarland Financial Center. I mean, there's also like the MasterCard Center, which is where they practice hockey out here. They have they have a
Yeah,
hockey
yeah.
center. So this is could be a sports club thing. Because I saw it on the map.
I'm
I was
on
like,
it.
what is this? Like a, I don't know what the hell I was looking at.
All right, hang on. I'm looking it up.
Oh, there's a theater icon. Performing Arts Theater.
It's a yeah, state of the art indoor performance venue. Okay, okay, that's cool. So you get like theater and live music and maybe musicals and plays there.
Yes, I too drive 20 miles outside the city that I live in to an open field to visit. How smart is this? Could this possibly be?
You see those fields around there?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be parking one day too.
Listen, yeah, they're gonna. I can't believe they're gonna take down Sonata and Symphony Inn and Suites in the middle of this field and put up a parking lot.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I hear
heart.
there was like really tough competition for that spot, and Miracle Macaroni Grill almost got in there. Almost. His truck was a little too slow that day.
And we're back here with. Hold on. Actually, which way am I facing? There we go.
Gardens of Avalon looks really clean too. I gotta say.
I just want to put
Comparatively.
up the borders. Okay, we're definitely still inside.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can tell by the weird Lego pieces of water.
This one's got fountains.
Lego puzzle. Oh no, what the hell? Oh,
Okay, so these probably maintain better circulation, so there's fewer
I was gonna
mosquitoes.
say yeah. That would probably keep it a lot cleaner because you're at least getting oxygen in there too. The cleaning power of oxygen. I'm
You wanna-
very amazed with OxyClean.
You want to visit your friend over here? How long is this? It's not too bad.
Let's do it. Yeah, yeah. Let's just like what we could take the dinghy across the water, or we could take the 20-30 minute walk.
Okay, I gotta find Avalon. Here we go. Waters of Avalon. Let's pick here to
So
here.
without getting too macabre, how many drowning deaths do you think Sugarland has each year?
8.
8. Okay.
A reasonable number, I think.
Yeah, you know what? 8 doesn't sound that bad.
That sounds realistic. That's like okay, so it's a 13-minute walk. That's not the worst. This is the to
Oh.
walk from here to here is the same distance as it is to go to No Frills for me.
Oh well, there's no frills to that walk.
If you drive,
That's terrible.
it's a 3-minute drive, but like, would you drive there? I
In
couldn't.
Texas, yes.
In Texas, yes. In the United States, or even in suburbs here, yes. But it sounds so inconceivable to waste fuel on something to do that.
Oh man, so in downtown Toronto, I have a 45-minute rule, and the rule is that if I can walk somewhere in 45 minutes or less, I don't use the TTC. Like,
Yeah, smart
so
move.
cars are such a what even is that? It's that strange thing that goes by me sometimes on the road.
So these are not connected, or if they and these two are connected. I could see a little drainage.
Yeah, there's a little.
Oh, hold on, they are connected by just a big tube underneath.
Similar to the internet, I'm told.
Yeah, series of tubes underneath people's houses.
So, I mean, I've got to ask what I suppose is a bit of a silly question, but still begs to be asked. This is separate from the sewage and water systems, right?
I should hope so.
I should hope so as well. Otherwise, you've got some serious problems for just like public health and safety. Hey, kid, watch out. We're going in the direction of the poo pond.
Oh god, all those city skylines people with the poo volcanoes.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Right, this is just
what a-
IRL. City planning, baby.
when I grow up, I want to be a city planner and put sewage volcanoes. Oh. Also, it looks
Why
like
we're in the middle of parking lots?
Commonwealth neighborhood isn't good enough to have their houses separated by a bunch of small lakes. They only get a couple of small stringy lakes.
Commonwealth neighborhood clearly isn't First Colony. What are all these British names they have too? All by the way, Commonwealth. Like, I'm sorry, you guys abdicated the Queen and the Commonwealth.
Okay, so
We get Commonwealth Boulevard in Australia and I don't know New Zealand and
we should
et
here.
cetera.
There should be Freedom Boulevard or something, shouldn't it?
Yeah, and Liberty Way and Gong Show Avenue.
But just refill a little bit. What's interesting here is that these are one-way roads for Commonwealth Boulevard with a center median of water.
There's a joke in there about how the Commonwealth is a one-way road. Yeah, so that's got to be drainage, right?
Yeah, this is one of the oops. Okay, this connects to here, and this connects to Brazo, I think. Old
Okay, yeah.
River, and then that. Yeah, okay, so that does connect to Brazos.
Oh man, that poor river is so much darker than the rest of the water.
Again, sewage. Uh,
You can't name this episode Poo Volcano.
I'm not going to. No.
Okay.
Although we do have to think of a name. All right. Any photospheres? Show us what this neighborhood looks like. It's all street view. Nobody really wants to do any 360 here.
That disappoints me. We had street views of like highways in the middle of Thailand?
Nepal.
No, Nepal. And yet, fucking Texas is just like, we're too good for that.
Mm, is this a walkway? Oh, this is gonna be by Jim Russ, isn't it? Nope.
Oh, holy shit, it's a walkway.
Yeah, this is almost like Kitchener level decent for pedestrian
Yeah.
infrastructure. That's pretty decent. That's pretty damn good.
It's probably like the third largest continuous piece of sidewalk in Texas.
I think this might be one of the only people who rides a scooter in this entire town, and he's taping
Holy
it.
shit, good read.
He's taping his whole thing up with gaff tape onto his helmet. I feel there's
Props
easier
to you,
ways.
Bradley Selke.
Yeah, Bradley, there's easier ways to mount it. I wouldn't use gaff tape for this. I mean, it must be.
No.
Let's see. Did we just do this one? No, it's the same one.
Yeah,
Oh, nope.
Same fellow at least.
He's on a bike.
Oh, he's got some Fox racing shorts. Yeah, Fox.
Okay, so he is on a
90s
bike.
boy. Yeah, you can see the front and back tire there, right? Definitely the front at least.
Okay, so the
Well, at
only
least he's
person.
wearing a helmet.
Yeah, with the 360 camera gaff taped to his head.
He's probably wearing the helmet just as a fucking camera rig.
I mean, I've done that. I took my GoPro out to play tennis, but because I only have a helmet strap, playing tennis with a bike helmet on was very awkward.
Hey man, you were safe if you fell.
Oh yeah, I mean, if a tennis ball comes at you, no concussion concern there. Here we go. Now we're starting to see some spheres. Inside Jay's Fire Extinguisher Services. A lot. Actually, holy shit, that's a lot.
I hope these are all different types of sprinkler.
What the hell?
Well, I
This
guess
looks
it's a sprinkler.
this
It's a
looks
giant
nice.
Sprinkler.
This is probably some resort, isn't it? Or like a hotel?
Yeah, I doubt Jay's fire. Oh, there's like a duck or a large goose. No, that's not a goose.
Some sort of a
It's
duck.
Yeah, I think it's a duck.
Very
It's one
cute.
of those Texas mallards. That's a breed of duck, right? Texas mallard. Yes, now.
Everything's bigger in Texas except for these ducks, but I guess they just migrate in.
Yeah. Those are New Hampshire ducks. They're just moonlighting.
Is it hiding under here? Whoa, it's a square. I haven't seen a square one.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've seen like vortexes and strange circles, but not a square.
Okay, so this is. I'm trying to figure out, is this a resort? Is this actually like a housing development? Yeah, that's a housing development. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could see that being like a. Yeah, that's what that is. It's like a townhouse sort of development where you've got access to like a public gym and pool. It looks like.
What
Only
is
two
this?
ellipticals. I don't know, guys.
What in the world is this
And then
supposed
a
to be?
weird.
Tire flip. Oh. Oh.
Oh! It's a machine to do a tire flip instead of just doing the tire flip.
Yeah, so it just
Okay.
goes back and forth. It's a half a tire. That's kind of. I mean, that's kind of cool. I guess if.
Yeah, you know what? I won't lie. Like, if you can sanitize the idea of the old tire and turn it into something that's not going to destroy your gym, then sure.
And they did.
And they did. You know what? So I've seen a lot of public gyms lately, and they're a little short on cardio machines, but that looks okay otherwise.
So
This is a cute little neighborhood, actually. I don't mind it.
yeah, this is a townhouse complex, I guess, with
Yeah.
with all kinds of amenities and stuff, which are the only things we'll be able to see. Whoa, hello.
Oh, shared. Oh,
What the hell is
shared.
this?
Is there like barbecue or something nearby? No. What the hell?
Is this some sort
So
of a?
it's some sort of. It's like for cleaning or something.
It's a.
Because that on the first item we were looking at was like a trough with water.
Are we allowed to be in here?
I don't. Maybe it's for pets.
All right,
Maybe
let's
that's
see.
why there's the little like ramp, and you like get your dog to walk up, and then you like you hose them off, and then you use the vacuum to get the water off. I'm like mostly bullshitting, but I also think that could kind of work.
So this is a residential property, like a townhouse complex with services, but this room doesn't
Yeah.
have any sign that tells us what the hell that area is.
High mark residential. I'm gonna do some research while we're flying around.
Cool beans. Fire protection services, equipment suppliers. Sorry. The tiniest section of Street View here, but I can't access it.
Oh, come on, guys. Let us access it.
Like for what it is, this is actually a decent chunk of middle density, like low.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's not offending me. It looks like it's laid out all right. It reminds me kind of townhouse like areas we have here, but with slightly more room to play with
Yeah.
outside of the density of the homes.
No, this is good. I don't mind this.
Yeah.
A little too much parking for my taste, obviously, but you kind of
Yeah.
have to drive everywhere. There's no public transit here, so I guess you're
Yeah,
sort of stuck.
that's the thing is you don't really have a choice. But on the plus side, that means that each unit comes with parking outside. Unlike places like here where they build condos with 400 units and then they make 200 parking spots and they say fight it out and deal with it.
Yeah, it's because they want people to like, oh, if we just have a less parking supply, then more people will take transit. It's like, well, have you seen transit?
Have you seen transit? Yeah. Hey,
I
look,
mean,
a Chuck E. Cheese.
yeah, that's the next place over. I was hoping you
Oh,
could
buddy.
walk through here, but I don't know if you can.
Uh,
And then, of course, bike infrastructure in Toronto is always kind of,
well, no, it's pretty bad.
yeah.
I was just thinking. I think next month marks 1 full year since I've been on TTC, which is kind of interesting.
Since you haven't been, you mean?
The last time would have been like March a year ago. Yeah. So
Wow.
almost a whole year of no TTCing.
Domino's Pizza, nothing fancy.
I'm noticing like a distinct lack of independent sort of restaurants and things. Everything seems to be, other than Lasagna House earlier, there's a lot of chains.
Outside of we went right back to this town center. Speaking of which, I think town center is probably the only place you're gonna find independent places,
Yeah.
if there are any, because they could probably afford it. But unless you run a business out of your house,
Oh right, like the fine folks over at what's it called?
Hank the Plumbing Pro,
No, yeah, Hank
or
the Plumbing Pro
or
is
Seismic
across the street from
Solutions.
them. Seismic Solutions, right?
Alright.
Seismic Solutions.
That sounded like you were doing that over a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Sugarland
You gotta use the walkie-talkie to go underground.
Memorial Park. Did some disaster happen in Sugarland? Or is it just
Probably,
called?
dude. They annexed a whole town of Sugar Town.
Yeah, they
This is probably for their lost soldiers.
a garden in Sugarland, Texas. Oh, butterfly garden. Oops, I meant to click here. Actually, hold on. What can I? Let's search. Whoops. Nope. Don't show me interesting things. I want to see random things. Layers. That's
Looking
the
for
one.
clouds from space, brah.
Roads. I don't think they show bikes and trails in Google
Oh.
Earth. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I want to see. Oh wait, no. The trail is literally just going around the lake. Which
Okay, yeah, that's kind of clear.
which you could do anywhere else except you don't have a bunch of houses in the way.
Well, and remember also that the rest of these places are potentially gated communities, right?
Yeah.
So you'd have to live there to
Yeah,
access.
you just have to go to the lake outside your own house. That's the only choice you have.
Just to the neighborhood lake down on Plantation Bend.
It's these business parks that are just like these tiny little business plazas overlooking
Yeah.
huge fields of nothing. And then like you got something here, at least there's houses, but this is so far away from this is far away from anything here.
Oh yeah, that's people are camping on that, waiting for homes to get built near it, I guess, or whatever, right? But I guess also, like you said, you have to take into account that this is driving country, right? So
Yeah.
the scale is a little different too. Mike and
Shipley Do
Mike and
Nuts.
Tate's Telfair Tire and Auto. Shipley Donuts. Kalash espresso. Oh, okay, so that's kind of independent looking.
Yeah, they're competing against the Starbucks right here.
Oh, fuck them up, guys.
Yeah, Starbucks is closing a bunch of locations, which is
Yeah.
theoretically good news for smaller coffee shops.
Yeah, I mean, I'm concerned about smaller coffee shops being able to afford the rent, right? But,
Yeah, that's gonna be again a battle. Central
We got
Unit Tourist Attraction. It's like they didn't go through all the names here. This used to be a prison. Oh, Central Unit is actually okay. The name of
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a central unit of the prison, and it's a tourist attraction now. Like it's a decommissioned prison.
was a Texas Department Criminal Justice Men's Prison in
Yeah.
Sugarland, Texas. Wikipedia. Oh God, I really wish there was a fade-in option from.
Right.
This is
That
bright.
was. Apologies to everyone's eyes.
Oh. 1878, the state began to lease convicts as laborers. Oh, it's a slave property. Okay, gotcha. Or it was before
low
they.
key, a lot of this is, I think, actually, or that was.
So I'm gonna assume this is probably a lot of dark history regarding the Sugarland. Just Sugarland
Yeah.
history right here.
I think in general, if I were to try to give a summation of the history of Sugarland, prior to this century, I would say that it was dark.
Incredibly
said.
racist. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, you got First Colony, you got Plantation Park. They took over a whole other city. Anytime somebody annexes something, that's not a good sign. I didn't think
Cities-
swingers could be so violent.
I don't know if cities typically annex each other. I mean, they could absorb, but annexing is a whole.
Yeah,
other,
well,
that's.
Hey, man, I was just reading out of the Wikipedia. It was probably a financial thing, I'm sure. But in 1986, Sugarland did annex Sugartown. And we don't hear Sugartown's perspective on this, do we?
It's lost to time.
It's a lot. Exactly. And if I could go back in time to 1996, I would probably investigate more interesting topics. if I'm being honest.
I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, it's just my opinion there, bud.
Oh God, one of these, the classic giant four-way interchanges.
Shit.
Like the size of the shopping mall just fits right in here. Well, actually, probably not. That shopping mall is massive compared to downtown. Which I lost where
The size
downtown
of
is.
the size of the triangle that those two highways create also is just massive.
Uh-oh. Did I go too far? Oh yeah, I went way too far.
Yeah. You're Sugartown now, or Sugarland. Sugartown was annexed.
Yeah, this is like the edge of town here, and then into the other town. And then this is another thing that caught my eye is what is this? Is this just a it's a fountain? It's okay, fountain. That's not a word. Fountain pond area. Like it's a fake
Yeah, it looks-
marina.
Yeah. It's. I think that there's like a bunch of food places along here, and they've got like outdoor waterfront quote seating.
Yeah, waterfront.
Yeah.
The face
Yeah.
like on the other side of the water is the highway.
Yeah. Well, on the other side of Lake Ontario is a highway too, bud.
That's not incorrect. That's true.
It's all a matter of perspective. The perspective is that the 2-lane highway that's across is like one direction of that is almost the width of that waterfront property there. I love this place called Brew Wings, like BRE capital WINGZ. Brew Wings.
Across from it in which direction?
Oh, it's
Up here?
yeah, it's sort of in the middle. Yeah, there you go.
Oops, too far.
Just that
Brewings.
name is amazing. Brew Wings. We got beer and we got wings. What more do you want? Zzz.
All you have
And
to.
then ubiquitous mattress place to the south. Oh, and Subway.
Jeez, it's like more parking lots, like the size of. I don't even know.
Okay, so we were making fun of this water fixture for being so small, and look how small it is in contrast to the various parking lots. Yeah.
The
that's
next
about
place-
how I feel about it.
The next place we have to go to, I think, should be more pedestrian friendly. I'm sick of looking at parking lots.
Yeah, maybe not Texas, eh?
Yeah, although this was still interesting.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Alright, I'm gonna hold on, loop, restart, play, close file when inactive. I'm just prepping the outro music because that's one thing I forgot to do. Stop, don't play it yet.
Oh, it's okay.
But it's ready
The
to
outro
go.
music's by some weird guy called Wartika. I don't know. Don't worry about him. He's doing okay right now.
You want to read a couple of reviews here, and then we'll scope out what we want to do to
Yeah, okay.
finish. Okay, let's just.
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
like
type
that
it in. Okay, so this is a chain.
Okay.
Is this the same place? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. 4.1 stars, 1.2 thousand reviews.
Whoa.
Okay, so
That's a pretty good average, actually.
also the owner actually responded, or did they respond, or is this like a canned response? No, the owner actually does respond to some of these with legitimate review, or like legitimate responses. Although if you rate them 1 star, they'll tell you, "Oh, sorry, you know, write an email. We'll get in touch with you." It's like an automatic thing, I think. But if you write a
It's
good
like a
review,
bot.
if you write a good review, they say, "Oh, so glad, thanks for your experience, whatever." They actually say, "Oh, thank you for the 5 stars. We appreciate your feedback." But Faith is the name of this person. 28 reviews.
Faith.
2 months ago, 1 star. So, I wonder if there's a correlation between 1-star reviews and just coronavirus pandemic occurrence.
I bet you there is. I think people are crankier now than ever, and I actually have this. I'm going to take a really quick 30-second detour to explain that I think that the reason that people have a problem with like mask protocol and things like that is that it changes the business and power dynamic between them and retail workers, and normally they can just sort of come into retail and say, "Hey buddy, you gotta listen to me, the customer's always right, blah blah blah." But now retail workers get to say, "Yeah, sure, if you wear a mask." Like, "I don't want to wear a mask, blah blah blah," and
It gives them-
you have to.
There's more power
And,
that a retail person could command out of the situation. now.
Exactly. All of a sudden, the tables haven't turned, but they're not like powerless anymore. And so I think that you see a lot of people that are just they want to rage about the fact that they have to wear a mask, or maybe wait 30 fucking seconds before they can walk up to the cash, or 5 minutes extra before they can pay for their meal, and it's driving their brains to a point of combustion. So I agree. There is likely a point where a correlation has occurred.
Well, let's see if that correlation is present in Faith's 1-star review of brewings. Sorry,
Brewing.
it's cool, but I do have to practice it a little bit. 2 months ago, despite the bad reviews, I decided to give this place a chance and wanted to treat
Despite
my
the bad
daughter
reviews.
out for wings. What was that?
I'm just laughing at despite the bad press, I've decided to try this place and be my own arbiter of good or bad wings.
Yeah, maybe they'll be different for me, even though this place is an average of 4.1 stars, which is still pretty good.
Yeah.
So, I was so wrong. I had a horrible experience. From the moment I walk in, I was not greeted. The guy was looking down on his phone. I had to approach him. We sat down. Hold on. These sentences are not very well written. We sat down. The
Surprise.
guy who took our order for drinks was nice, but our server did not seem genuine on giving us good service. It seemed
Those-
as if she was forced to be kind and wanted us out. That's the impression I got. I had
well,
to
shoot.
I had to breathe for a while there just to absorb what I was about to read there.
Oh yeah.
Our food came less than 5 minutes. Some cold wings. They seemed preheated on the microwave, not fresh. Same with my fries. Not fresh wings. Extremely small compared to other locations. Very dissatisfied. The worst part is it was empty. Only a couple of people they could took their time. They could have took their time with my food. Oh my god. They could have took their time to make my food fresh instead of heating up wings and slapping some sauce on it. Nasty wings and fries will never return to this place. And this is an honest review. Bad service, poor food, quality, unprofessional environment. Had to leave quickly to go someplace else. Waste of money and time. All negative reviews are correct. Save your time and money.
One star.
Oh, it seems that they wanted us out of there. Oh my goodness. Well, if you were intent on giving me a
Alright.
1 star, I'd want you out of there too.
Well, I honestly think like we kind of touched on this in another episode. I think that there are people that view themselves sort of as like 1 star aficionados, and so they go around like you just fucking taking places to task in their head.
Yeah.
And I gotta wonder like what the demeanor of these people are, or what the demeanor of these people is when they walk into just a regular neighborhood kind of establishment. Like, are they coming in like they're like a VIP, food reviewer? Are they acting like they're super versed in the styles of chicken wings and different pub food, or are they just like Karens, or are they just nice people that are actually getting dicked over every time?
They just
Makes you
got
wonder.
pushed over the edge.
Yeah.
One wing too far.
Those first 8 wings were okay, but the last 2, fuck, they were lukewarm.
It's like they were heating them on top of the microwave. Food goes in the microwave, silly.
Not even in. Like they were microwaving my wings and they put the fries on top at the same time.
Oh.
Just the vibrations heated them up. Hey, there's an airport there? Holy shit.
You want? I was browsing around it quickly. I think.
Oh, we can skip it. I'm not hurt by that.
Although we have been going for an hour and 40 minutes, and then subtract 5 minutes when we were getting ready, so hour and a half and a bit.
Okay.
Do you want to check out one more thing, or do you want to call it?
We can do one more thing real quick.
All right, let's do a complete random draw here. I'll just make sure I'm inside the
Complete
borders.
random.
I love that. That's so good. All right. Nowhere too residential, because I figure it's all going to look the same. So in the business park,
Yeah.
here. Oh. Okay. Trees.
Yeah.
It's a
Those
business.
trees look happy.
I really don't know what I expected from a business park. There's no sidewalks. There's trees on the side at least. That's better than some.
Is that the 1-lane road at least with like a shoulder, right?
It's 2 lanes each way.
Oh, it's too. Okay, sorry. I thought that was a solid line.
So you could probably go like, because of weird image compression here. So you could probably go like 100, like probably just 100 down this road. Who cares?
In Texas, buddy, you can. What do you mean? Who cares? There's no speed limit. If you're, I reckon you're on the football team. You can drive as fast as you want there, son. Throw the touchdown in the winning game. You can run over 2 people per touchdown.
This is the most.
Go Longhorns. I'm
most-
sorry. I'm sure Texans are really nice people. I'm talking about a specific type of football fan, not Texans here.
The people, the high school football people who just
Yeah.
they just ride that out
Basically-
for the next 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. Like, have you seen the movie Varsity Blues? I'm talking about the sort of people that appear in that film and that film only. James Vanderbeek. That's right. I'm naming names. So anyway, this is this is a business park, I guess.
Yeah, uninspired architecture, 5 mile per hour speed limits, which is actually interesting to see a sign for that, but
Yeah.
not
Do you
much
think
here.
it's a liability thing because it's like the private, like the parking lot speed limit?
Yeah.
Yeah. same.
Can we see inside any of these buildings? The answer is no. All private.
Are these all? Yeah, these are all private business. These aren't retail or anything, right? They're
Ride like a
individual,
pro, Houston.
Ride like. Oh, what's that?
Oh, okay. It's a motorcycle
Oh.
trading center. Like training
Motorcycle.
here?
Oh, is that like a little track?
Mm,
Oh shit, it is. Maybe.
No, I think that this is just
Maybe.
residual for the construction site.
Uh,
I don't know if this is properly placed. Maybe it's here. No, that doesn't make sense either. Okay, I don't know where
yeah,
this is supposed
you're
to
right.
be.
It's probably not in the middle of the road. It's probably one of these like surrounding businesses.
But, oh, and we're starting to see places we've been to before. I looked at this.
Mm-hmm.
You want to call it?
Yeah. Let's shut it down.
All right, let me
I've
just-
had enough sugar for tonight.
Yeah, I'm all sweetened out. Whew. I don't know how we're going to do this. I'm just going to play the music after we're done talking. But,
Yeah.
so this has been the 5th episode of Welcome to Earth, where we visited Sugarland, Texas, and I don't know what to think of this place. Those lakes are bizarre.
I gotta go try some insulin. I tell you what.
The dialysis center.
Yeah, diabetes.
Well,
Walter Matthau.
just rolling in on Highway 69 straight downtown.
Oh yeah. Success.
And I've been one of your hosts, Matt the Lombax,
And I'm Mortika.
and we'd just like to say good night.
See ya.
Better be playing. Wait.
Only I may dance.
I had to put so much faith that the music's playing right now. Fewer parking lots next time. Maybe we'll go to Amsterdam.
Yeah. Amsterdam. Actually, Amsterdam will be a good one.
All right. We'll do
Although I
it.
can't speak to how many photospheres there are or whatever. But so somewhere that's a little less SUV driven, right?
Hey. And shutting down the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.